Welcome once again to Peace, Dear Diary, where we employ the Bible, the weapon of our warfare, to fight against sin, silence the enemy of unity, the devil, and stand firm in our marriages and individual callings as we navigate this troubled world. If you are new to this channel and have not yet subscribed, please do so in order to be alerted to more inspiring videos from Peace's Diary. Thank you to all new followers and subscribers, and much appreciation for the reactions, the likes, and the comments. In this second episode, we are going to center on the married woman and man too. Here's what the church rarely preaches. Chastity doesn't end on your wedding day. Many married women believe that once the ring is on, the work of guarding the body is over. But beloved, marriage is not a license for carnality. It is a covenant of honor. Grab your tea, sit down somewhere comfortable, while I share with you Adaise's story, one that will speak to every sincere married woman, or single damsel at that. Adaise had been married for 6 years. 6 years of building a home, raising 2 children, cooking, praying, showing up, doing everything a good wife was supposed to do. But somewhere between the school runs and the silent dinners, somewhere between "I love you" becoming a habit and her husband's phone becoming a stranger she wasn't allowed to question, Adaise stopped feeling seen. She didn't go looking for trouble. That's the part nobody tells you about how these stories begin. It wasn't a nightclub. It wasn't a dating app. It wasn't even a moment of obvious rebellion. It was a WhatsApp message. From a colleague. Someone from the office who had noticed her. Really noticed her. In a way her husband hadn't in what felt like years. "You looked amazing in that presentation today. Your husband is a lucky man," the colleague wrote. Simple words, harmless, on the surface. But to a woman running on empty, starved of affirmation, exhausted from being invisible inside her own home, those words were gasoline on dry ground. He didn't rush. That's the thing about men who do this. They are patient because they are purposeful. They are kind because kindness is the bait. He started slowly, checking in on her mornings, sending funny videos when the week felt heavy, asking about her dreams, her actual dreams, the ones she had quietly folded up and stored away when marriage and motherhood demanded everything else. "You're too intelligent to be this stressed. You deserve someone who really sees you. I don't know how you do it all. You're incredible." Compliments came flooding in, and Adaise, hungry, tired, and unseen, began to believe him. She told herself it was just friendship. She told herself she was in control. She told herself a woman could have a male friend without it meaning anything. She was lying to herself, and part of her knew it. But loneliness is a powerful deceiver, and when the enemy wants to destroy a marriage, he rarely knocks on the front door. He slips in through the back, through the cracks of unmet needs, unspoken pain, and unguarded hearts. It didn't happen all at once. That is the cruelest part of this kind of fall. It happens in inches. First it was long calls after 10 p.m, just talking. Then it was deleted conversations, nothing to hide, just private. Then it was a lunch that went 2 hours longer than it should have. And by the time Adaise realized how far she had traveled from the woman she used to be, she was already somewhere she could not easily come back from. Here is the truth Adaise discovered far too late. The man who had made her feel like a queen, the one who listened, complimented, and pursued her with such deliberate tenderness, had done this before. She was not special to him. She was not chosen. She was not seen. She was just available. She was a woman with visible wounds and an unlocked door, and he was a man who had learned exactly what words to use as the key. The moment she gave him what he wanted, the temperature changed. The long calls shortened, the sweet messages became sparse. The "you deserve so much more" became silence. And Adaise sat alone one night, staring at a screen, waiting for a reply that was never coming. and she finally understood. She had not found love. She had been used. He had never seen a woman of worth in her. He had seen a trash can, something to dump his lust into and walk away from without a second glance. The devil didn't come to Adeze with obvious sin. He came with loneliness dressed as connection. He came with lust dressed as being understood. He came with destruction dressed as finally being seen. Devil whispered, "Your husband doesn't appreciate you." She believed it. "You deserve to feel loved." She agreed. "This is just two adults connecting." She repeated it to herself like a prayer. And every agreement she made with that lie was a step further away from God, from her home, from her children, and herself. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. John 10:10. He came to steal her honor, kill her marriage, destroy her testimony. And he almost succeeded. To every Adeze watching this, maybe you are not yet there. Maybe you are still just at the only messages stage. Maybe you are somewhere in between, confused, guilty, and not sure how to find your way back. Jesus is talking to you directly right now. The man making you feel seen, look closer. Is he seeing you, or is he seeing an opening? The affirmation that feels so good, ask yourself, why are you so hungry for it that you are willing to eat from the wrong table? Listen, dear friend, the loneliness in your marriage is real. Your pain is valid. But the answer to a loveless season in marriage is never found in another man's bed. It is found on your knees. It is found in honest, hard conversations with your husband. It is found in the community of women who will tell you the truth. It is found in the Word of God, which has never once lied to you. Your body is not a trash can, and no season of loneliness, no matter how long, painful, or how silent, gives you and I any justifiable reason to treat it like a trash can. Guard yourself, beloved. You are still a temple. Chastity is not weakness. Chastity is warfare. Every time you choose to guard your body, you are picking up a weapon the enemy desperately does not want you to have. It is God's will that you should be sanctified, that you should avoid sexual immorality, that each of you should learn to control your own body in a way that is holy and honorable. 1 Thessalonians 4:3-4. Sister, whether you are married or single, young or seasoned in life, your body carries the Spirit of God. Your body tells a story. Your body is a testimony. Don't let a moment of weakness, a season of loneliness, or a world that has forgotten God write a chapter over your life that was never meant to be there. You are not a trash can. You are a temple. Walk like it. Live like it. Guard it like it. If you have liked and enjoyed this video, please do well to hit the like button and subscribe to this page for more inspiring videos. Do you want to know what became of Adeze? Please follow me to the part 3 of this series. My body is not a trash can. See you there, Shalom.